One of the biggest mysteries in the sport of boxing currently amongst active fighters is, after Canelo Alvarez beat Gennady Golovkin last night, will he fight Jermall Charlo, who is his WBC mandatory, not just the mandatory, but the interim title holder, okay? And that means Jermall Charlo was taken out of every other ranking system to pursue the WBC. We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. And we talked about Bernard Hopkins, talking about that build it up shit. And they're going to try to play Jermall Charlo. He might get some step aside money here and here or there. And I don't think, there's me personally, no inside information. I don't think the fight is going to happen no time soon. They go milk it. And, I don't see the WBC forcing Canelo to get that belt up, unless they still got some type of hate or animosity towards the kid. I don't see him giving them stripping him of his belt. There's too much money to be made off of him. I know he's a network free agent after last night. We'll see how the numbers come in to see if they want to retain Triple G or Canelo Alvarez, HBO. But for me, Jermall Charlo is a bad style matchup. Demetrius Andrade and Jermall, the other Jermall Charlo. I'm the other Jermall Charlo. And I'm tripping. But and also, Danny Jacobs, man. Remember, Canelo like 5'6", 5'7", man. These dudes is like 6 foot and up. And Billy Joe's on a terrible matchup. Billy Joe's listed at 5'11". Jermall is like 6'2". Danny like 6'1", 6'2". Andrade is legit 6'2", damn near 6'3". And these are the guys that he avoided at 54, some of them, okay? And, I think they bad matchups. Charlo got a good jab. And people say, well, what if Charlo's done and this and that? And in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I think Charlo's as talented fighter as Charlo was at that point, even though he's not proven, on an elite level. But, he had a close fight with Austin Charlo himself, and that was his first tough fight in his career, okay? I follow him and his brother's career. Jamil had more of the tougher fights, in my opinion. That was his first real tough fight, but the J-Rock fight proved it. J-Rock was a prospect coming up. He earned, and when you talking about guys that became mandatories and earned title shots, J-Rock earned it. And what he did to J-Rock, and J-Rock not a sorry fighter, okay? People only say he's sorry because what Jermall did to him. That's a good fighter, okay? A really, really top elite fighter as far as the contenders go, okay? And I'm telling you, Jermall Charlo is a bad matchup style for Canelo, and a lot of them middleweights are. And people want to know, will Canelo conduct himself as a champion and fight these guys? No. And do I have a problem with him fighting David Lemieux in December? Obviously, not really. I don't really care. Okay, I don't know if he will fight him, but by the time May come around, Jermall Charlo better get his turn or be stripped. And I don't know the WBC be on some bullshit. We be crooks, and I know they're gonna have the protection for Canelo Alvarez. There's no doubt in my mind about this situation. So I'm not gonna continue to harp on this and keep going on my way talking about the WBC. I expect them to do what's right for their Mexican brother. Mexicans support Mexicans. Do what's right for Canelo Alvarez. At the end of the day, I vouch Jermall Charlo. I wouldn't even have went the interim WBC route. I would have just, possibly tried to line up and stud up one of the winners. But it's unfortunate if it does go down that way and they don't enforce their rules. And I guarantee you, they're going to come up with some fugazi bullshit, man. And I mean, like I say, it's a bad matchup. It's not Triple G. Triple G was overrated. I already did the video about that, okay? Or it's coming if you don't see it. He's overrated, man. Jermall Charlo is a different animal. I'm not saying he's better or worse, but styles make fights. This dude is rangy, really good strong jab, good power, good athletic ability, good movement. It'll be a tough fight for Canelo, but Canelo can win. I'm not saying like this shit is like a 0 to 100 blowout. No, Canelo can win. Canelo's a good fighter, and Jermall respects, and the Charlos respect Canelo Alvarez. And Jermall is supposed to fight, the other Charlo at 54 is supposed to fight Canelo Alvarez. And they went to James Kirkland route. That night he's supposed to fight Canelo, and they didn't want to feed him to Canelo. So that tells you right there, Golden Boy don't really believe in Canelo Alvarez like that. And plus, when somebody 97% of your revenue, yeah, I'm not really forcing that neither. But like I said, high risk, low reward. That's how they look at it. And look at Jermall Charlo as being a low reward, high risk type of fighter. But he earned the position. However you say, if he didn't deserve it, don't do whatever you say. Did Canelo Alvarez deserve to get his first title versus Matthew Haddon at a catchweight at 154? and the junior middleweight 154 championship belt or title belt? No, he didn't deserve that. So as much as inconsistencies you can point out about Jermall Charlo, I can point out a billion of them about Canelo Alvarez. All right, he earned his position. However he got it, there's plenty of times that Canelo got things that he didn't deserve, and however he got it, shoot him a fair one. He's not gonna conduct himself like a champion. Canelo. He probably would fight Jermall Charlo and don't care about it. Oscar De La Hoya, he got too much tied into Canelo Alvarez, so expect to see a big-ass check coming towards Jermall Charlo's way and him shut the fuck up, okay, if they got the money. But, you know, if they can force a purse bid, then it's going to be interesting, especially Canelo being a network a free agent. And they can get a purse bid, and, you know, PBC can win that purse bid and have Canelo come back to Showtime or wherever they want to do it at. It's going to get interesting. You know, all the jabs and kicking Alvarez out of the media center and all the Black Hitler shit, they going to take Canelo over there and ride the fuck out that nigga. You know, or he ain't get no gift decision over there. They going to make sure they bury Golden Boy. And I'm pretty sure they prepared to pony up on that purse bid, bro. I guarantee if this has to go to purse bid, they gonna pony up and they gonna win that hoe, man. I guarantee you they gonna win it, bro. And motherfuckers gonna be looking shocked and all this. And Canelo, do I suspect Canelo to drop his belt? I don't see him dropping another belt, but he's done it before. And then when that's in your blood and that's in your system, you know, he can do it again. You know what I'm saying? If he dropped the belt, or the WBC do something he don't like, he gonna say, I told you I didn't like them to drop the belt. People gonna rationalize it. You know, Mexican fans are true fans, and they don't give a fuck. If he dropped that belt, well, Canelo still be Triple G, so it's a high possibility he dropped the belt. It's a high possibility. He did it before. He'd do it again. If Jermall WBC champion, then we can get Danny Jacobs can beat Derevchenko or Billy Joe, Andrade, however that go out, they can start really getting it together. And those are the real true champions in that division, okay? And I'm telling you dudes, man. Canelo Alvarez, he's out of his scope of support in this division. He's too small. You know what I'm saying? You know, I never thought Triple G was that gifted, but, you know, with his abilities, he probably could beat anybody. But I favor the field right now. But, you know, let's see how this plays out. I don't think they're going to get into the ring at all anytime soon. And that's boxing. You know, boxing continues to do the wrong thing and it just can't get right. And it is what it is, man. Called boxing, a.k.a. can't get right. But it's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Y'all know what the business is. We grinding. One time for the one time. Shout out to the LDBC. We gone.